guys, today I'm going to be making a nail set for somebody. I've already buffed these. And we're going to be doing like a hibiscus flower Frenchy kind of set. I'm going to be using the double rhythm number, come on camera, focus, A1506. I don't know what's up with my camera doing that shit. The Madam Glam Bold White. And then this Pat Pat Gel palette, because it has some pink on the French tip. There's going to be two Frenches, I think. So after I buffed all of the nails, I'm going to start with cleansing all the dust off with rubbing alcohol. And then I'm going to go over with one coat of the double rhythm. What color was that I used? The A1506. I do 2 coats of this, curing in between. I don't show that because it's super repetitive. Words are hard. But yeah, I show probably 1 or 2 nails and then I cut it out because it's repetitive and I don't like to show all of it. And then my camera angles were weird today. Like, I think my mom called in the middle of me recording, so it stopped me recording. And then, like, when it started, it was at a different angle. And then you'll see it go to another angle, and I never switched my camera, so I don't know what the heck was going on today. So, I don't know. And then my kids are off school today, Friday, and then Monday as well. So, they're in a mood. I don't know. My son is super grouchy today. So annoying. He's got on my nerves today. I don't know what's up. Oh, him and his friend. That's what happened. Him and his friend got into a fight playing the VR headset and then is grouchy with me. Little butthead. Okay, after I do my base coat, I like to buff it because I hate doing artwork and Frenches on a shiny surface because your French will slide all over, your art slides all over. So I buff it out and then I go over with the rubbing alcohol and get all the dust off. And then I'm taking my Tino Avo 20 millimeter liner gel, my Bold White from Madam Glam, and doing my French. Usually doesn't take me this dang long, but my angle today and my camera was just irking my nerves. So like, it's just hard doing Frenchies on camera. I don't know if anybody ever says that, but like my camera angle was like irking my nerves and it just was not a good angle today for Frenchies for me. But I got her done and I only had to do 4 Frenchies. I thought it was going to be 3, but when I looked at the inspo that she wanted, it had it on the pointer and ring fingers. So I did 4 Frenchies. And then the little bit of pink on both of those Frenchies. So, why are you sneezing? Are you okay? Bless you. I have Chihuahuas and he's sneezing. So I'm getting these Frenchies done. And I do like this Madam Glam Bold White. You see why I buff it? Because like if you were to do this on a shiny surface, it kind of slides everywhere. I don't know. It's just a personal preference. I was watching this nail girl this weekend I've never seen before, and I subscribed to her. I don't know. But she is the only other girl I've ever seen buff her base like I do. So, and she said the same thing, that she hates working on a shiny surface and buffs it. And I said, dang, okay. Somebody else that does it. It's not just me. I hate working on a shiny surface. It just... your Frenches don't come out as clean. Your polish slides all over the place. So I've tried it with a matte top coat too. It's just another layer of polish though. So I rather buff it. It's just smoother and not as much layers. It's just, I guess, a personal preference. Sorry, I'm out of frame, but you'll see I'm struggling today with the framing, and I'm so sorry with that. And since I already had it recorded, I was like, I'm just not going to not put it up. I'm putting it up. So, and then you'll see with the Frenchies, I always take the first French that I do and measure it up to the other nails because I like them to be even. And yeah, she wanted, her inspo was in like a super short. I think it was like an extra short, but she said she wanted a medium. So, and these are the mediums from Apres. These ones I got off of Amazon for like $4.19. I looked for them today to see if they still had them, but I got them so cheap is because they didn't have size 0. They started at size 1. There was no zeros in the box, so I think that's why they were so cheap. But anyways, I probably should have bought more than one box. I'm kicking myself that I didn't now. I definitely should have, because I know that I'm going to go through them so fast. And they don't look like mediums, huh? They look longer to me. I don't know. I wear double X long nails, but just for a medium, it looks a bit longer. But I guess every nail brand, medium and short, is a little different. And then this cleanup brush that I'm using, I think I showed it. It's from, where is it? It's from, yeah, it's from the Doi brush, the Nail Bio 003. I'm using it as a cleanup brush, and it's also, I've used it for gel as well, like overlay. I really love that brush. I love it a lot. So that's one of my favorite brushes that I like to use for that. I just tried it today as a cleanup brush, and I'm like, yep, I really like it. And these hibiscus flowers, people are like, oh yes, they're easy for beginners. They're easy for beginners. Baloney. These mother effers took me out. They're not easy. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you that. They're not easy. They're a pain in the ass. They're like, oh, it's 3 little dots. You just put them close together and drag down. No, it's not. They're a pain in the ass to do. They're not easy. The people that say it's easy, they've been doing nails forever. I've been doing nails since 2019, but only really been doing them the last 2 years. And these little flowers like to take me out every time. You'll see me go ahead and remove this in just a second and realize that this long liner brush isn't working. And it's because my mom called me right before this, so the polish started spreading. You know, kind of just spreads out because I was talking to her, so I had already put polish on it. And I was like, yep, no, this isn't it. I don't know if I finished the whole flower and then realized I hate it, because I'm pretty sure I left it in there, me wiping it off. I think I did. Because I like to, yep, there it is. Hated it. So yeah, I got my Jello as a double-ended brush. The thin liner, one's a shorter end and then one's a little bit longer, just not as long as a 20 millimeter brush. So this one I liked better, I think. I kept it in. I repeated this like 3 times. Like, because if I don't like it, I'm not going to send these out to anybody. Like, it was pissing me off. These little flowers can take me out. I swear to God, every time I do these little hibiscus flowers, they take me out every time. And I don't know what it is. I think sometimes I'm not putting the dots close enough or whatever. It just doesn't look right to me. So I just erase it out of there and start over. It's not a big deal. It's just, people are always like, yes, they're beginner friendly. They're beginner friendly. No, they're not beginner friendly. Like, who are you lying to? They're not. They're not beginner friendly. They're not as easy as you make it seem to be at all. So there's hibiscus on the thumb, middle, and pinky finger. And I kind of did them all a little bit different, just like the inspo pick, just so that they weren't all the same. I don't like them to be all the same. Hey, leave my Snuggie alone. My dog's trying to take my Snuggie off my bed. So yeah, one of the middle fingers, I did 2 hibiscus flowers on. Excuse me. And then one, I just did one big one. So yeah. And then you see the nails in the back are blank is because I recorded one set and then I just did one set off camera because my angle was really irking me today. Like, it was just pissing me the hell off. Like, I don't know what was going on. And I never changed. Like, I kept my camera the same exact way. But then, like, my mom called, and then all of a sudden it's like a different direction. So I don't know. So then I put the little dot in the middle and I dry it because I'm very clumsy and I will bump it and I can't do the line and then the dots. Like, I'll mess it up. I just know I will. I've done it a million times. And then I'm having to do this little hateful flower over again. So I just dry it real quick and then go back in with the line work and the dots because I'll just go do the other nails while that is quickly drying. It just is, it's easier for me than having to start all over on these little dreadful hibiscus flowers, knowing me, because I will bump it. I've done it so many times and I know better than to be like, oh, I could do this little line in the dots without bumping it, because that's just never the case. So I get away with doing some lines like that at the bottom, and I'm okay with the lines at the top just because that's easy to replace if I bump it, but certain things I don't mess with. So yeah, this is a middle finger where I decided, like, I'm going to go ahead and put like another little flower over here. Cause originally it was kind of like hanging off the top, but I tried to do a hibiscus flower hanging off the top like 12 times. And I'm like, I can't get it. I just cannot get it. I don't know what the hell or how the hell that was done, and it kind of just didn't even look right in the inspo picture. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put an extra little flower in here and see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'll just take it off, and I do like it, I'll keep it. So I kept it, so it looked really cute. And then I just added a couple lines and a couple more dots, and they ended up really cute. And this is the like, I don't choose like the background color. They, I follow the inspo pick, and I always ask, do they want to change it, keep it the same, lighten up? It just kind of depends. I obviously ask them questions depending on their skin tone, like, or do they want to follow the inspo pick exactly, or what do they want to do? And so they wanted to keep the color pretty much the same, so I did. So here I'm just finishing up the lines. I always yawn every time I do these voiceovers. What is that about? It's not even like I'm tired. It's in the middle of the day at 2 o'clock. Now is this a thumb? Yeah, so another one of these is Habiscus. I love this Jello liner brush, and it's always out of stock. It was when I got it, the longer side of it was all frayed, and I was so pissed, and they had no other brushes for me to get a different one, and so I had to like trim a million bristles off of it. So now it's like a super thin liner brush, which is fine. I just wanted another one, but I could never catch it in stock ever. But it is a really good brush. I just love that brush a lot. But be careful with the cap. That's for sure. I don't know what happened, but the cap took it out, and I was so upset. Because I think it was like, well, you know how much these brushes tend to be. I think I was going to put a line down there at the bottom, but then I was like, nope. Because on the other thumb, I ended up doing the line going down instead of the line going up, so it kind of evened it out really well. So it ended up being cute. I wish these little pod thingies had magnets at the bottom, or I could probably put double-sided sticky tape, but in order for me to get them out, like you just seen, I'd have to stick my little sponge in there, because you can't just tip it upside down and it comes out. It only comes out every once in a while. If I would have known, I would have sticky taped it when I first got it. I wish all of them came with like the little magnet things at the bottom, so that didn't happen, but it's not a big deal. So now I'm just blending. I was going to get my airbrush out, but then I was like, I don't want to do all that. Let me use my Pat Pat gels. I love these Pat Pat gels. I got these from all of these ones. I have like 10 of them. And I got them all from Temu. I love them. And they all came with sponges and they all came with swatch cards too, which I didn't use, but yeah, they were super cute. I love these Pat Pat gels. Like I don't know if they're all the same exact brand, but yeah, I got them from Temu. If you guys know, you know, I love Temu. It's my spot. I have, on my, YouTube page at the top, my link tree's up there, and you could click on it and it'll take you to my, Temu account with stuff that I've purchased, like this xeijay top coat, which is one of my favorite top coats. It's a thicker one and it's good for like overlaying stuff, and it doesn't yellow. It's just, I love this top coat. Like, I don't care what anybody says about it. It's just a really good top coat. I love it. And it's a thicker one, and it holds stuff together really well. I've never had any issues with it ever. And then I forgot that the ring finger and the pointer had the little lines and the dots to kind of tie everything together. So before I did the top coat, I went in and added those and then top coated it. Because I was like, wait, hold up, I'm missing something. And then I top coated everything. And when I'm done top coating, at the end of all of my sets, I file everything again to crispen up the shape. And if I need to do any filing with my drill underneath the nail, like this, is it the C curve, do they call it? I don't know. Then I do that. I like to crispen up after I do all my artwork and painting and all that, just because it makes everything look crisp and nice. Thought I had my phone on silent. My dad's calling. So yeah, I'm going to top coat everything, and then you're going to see me file and crispen up the shape, and then I'm pretty much done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this hectic video of mine because of my camera angles. I am so sorry. I'm going to try to get it together. I really am. I just can't figure out what is going on with it. But yep, follow and like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be doing another video shortly. Bye.